Hi, my name is Katie Moyer. I am a Beachbody Live Master Trainer. I am also the head Insanity Live Master Trainer, and I just got back from a Master Trainer retreat where Beachbody Live brought us down to San Diego to basically invest in our growth. And that's one of the biggest keys about you as an instructor. You have to be willing to invest in the growth of yourself, whether it's for personal development, whether it is group exercise learning skills, whether it's business skills for your job, but you have to set aside time. And I know it's not easy because trust me, finding a time when that you can get about 60 to 100 master trainers together on one weekend when we work on the weekends normally, that's hard. It's not easy, but our bosses, Shannon and Barb, they made it happen. And so if they can make it happen with 60 to 100 master trainers, I think you can too. And the reason I wanted to share this is because I feel blessed. I feel humbled. I feel honored, but I also feel very fired up to inspire and motivate and get back into group fitness, and what I love about this and what I love about master training and how I love helping other people believe in themselves. Like it's just so exciting. So one of the best things that I learned this past weekend that I want to share with you, my 3 tips, is Todd Durkin came and spoke to us, and he's an incredible fitness leader in San Diego, but a fitness leader around the world. So go look him up, Todd Durkin. You can find him on Instagram, Twitter, just Google him, you'll find something. But anyway, he spoke to us, and one of my favorite sentences from him, I have like pages of notes, but here's the big one. Connection builds community and culture. And that spoke volumes to me, because that is what group exercise is. Whether you know it or not, you're going to go and start teaching. And yes, you might be really scared at first, but it's the connection that you make with your students that is going to build your class numbers. Everyone always says, well, how can I teach to 75 people? You got to take the time to connect. You really do. It's that connection, that strong feeling that they feel like they're part of something that's bigger than themselves, that they feel like you're there for so much more than the workout. And yes, you have to produce on the workout, and you have to have good form and technique. You have to cue, and you have to get better at your own skills as an instructor. But bottom line, people will come for the workout, but they're going to stay, and they're going to fight a snowstorm. They're going to come when it's inconvenient for their schedule, because you've built a community. You have built a culture that supports your community. And how do you do that? Connection. So here's my challenge to you. Group exercise instructors, whether you're Beachbody Live format or not, I hope that you go out and teach, and I hope you do one of these 3 things. Number 1, I want you to learn names. 2 new names. I know we teach a lot of classes, but I think 2 new names is doable. And sometimes you have to be a little forceful with this, meaning at the end of class, you can say, hey, and if I haven't met you or you're new to my class, can you come up and just tell me your name? I really want to get to know names. So when you walk in, I don't have to just say, hey, I love your shoes. Hey, girl with the bright green shoes. You have really great form and plank, right? I want to say someone's name. And so if you're just honest about that at the end of class and just say, hey, if I don't know you and I don't know your name, can you please come up? I'll be right outside the door. We got to get out of here because the class is coming in, but I really want to get to know your name. Or when you do walk in, you're going to have to smile at someone, and it might be awkward, but you might have to find something you have in common, like bright sneakers, because I'm attracted to shiny objects, and bright sneakers is one of them. I love bright sneakers, so I normally will ask where they got them, and then I'll be like, oh, are you new to my class? Or, hey, you come to my class all the time, and I feel so silly, but how do I not know your name? How do I not know that? And most of the time, I've never had this happen. I'm waiting for it. I've never had someone ever say, if I'm very honest and say, hey, I know you come to my class all the time, I forgot your name. I've never had someone say, well, you kind of maxed out. You asked me as many times as you could. You maxed out, never telling you my name again. Right? I mean, I know that's very dramatic, but I just think about that. Anytime I've asked someone's name, I usually get there's so many of us, and there's only one of you. We only have to know one name. You have to know a lot. So names. The next class you teach, please, please, please try to learn 2 new names. Here's the key. You got to write it down. You got to put something together where you say, oh, Sally, it's nice to meet you, Sally. So you like taking Insanity, Sally? And then when you walk away, this is what I do. Sally, 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 Sally. I say Sally wears a shirt that says salmon. If you can do alliteration, if she, Heidi headband, or if you can just kind of try to say their names as many times as you can. Trust me, again, if you ask for them to repeat their name, chances are they will. They'll be okay with it. So that's number 1, way to build connection. But number 2, you really want to remind people that it's always about them pushing to their own level. And in my classes, I say a lot about you need to push to your own 10, because I love the RPE scale. I even have liveyour10.com because I just love it. It's something that is subjective. Every single person is different. Everybody's 10 is different. And what I love about it is that the only constant in life is change. So why wouldn't I incorporate that into a mantra? And that's what Live Your 10 is. It's my mantra, but it's something that I just believe in, because my 10 today is different than tomorrow. And my 10 in 3 days is going to be different, because what I learned today impacts tomorrow. And my 10 yesterday was fine for yesterday, but now I'm different. I've learned some more things. Time has passed. I'd have more time to either work on a skill or time to maybe rest my body. So now a 10 looks very different than if I did a really hard leg day. So it's not just about modifications, and it's not just about showing people that they don't have to jump or that they can do low impact. It's about reminding them that the class is for them. You are not there as an instructor to be up on your high horse and say, look at me, I look so great. Look at me, I look so great. Or I have the best diamond jump, or I can do a roundhouse like you wouldn't believe, right? No, it's about showing other people in your students and highlighting other students in your class who maybe look a little different, but they're owning their personality. They're owning the level that they want to take it to. And that's really important. So in your class, try to highlight one student for owning the level that they need to work to, because maybe they really hate push-ups. So doing push-ups for 30 seconds on their knees is actually quite terrible, but they're doing it and you notice it. Like those little things, when you notice those little things, people remember that. And they remember that you didn't just notice the people who jump higher or the people that go 1,000 miles an hour. You notice all the little things, right? That's when you're special, right? You always like it when someone notices something a little unique about you. Or at least I do. Maybe I'm the only one. So that's your second challenge, is try to find a unique way to highlight someone in your class that's working to their own level, or that's owning the level that they're at. And then third, the other way to build a connection this week is please remind everyone that it's about being part of something that's bigger than themselves. That's my mantra for Team True Heart. It's inspire, connect, be part of something bigger. But that's what Group X is to me. I love being part of something bigger than myself. I didn't realize it at the time when I started in group exercise, but I came from a world of soccer where I had 20 girls to work out with all the time at practice. When I went and played a game, I had 20 girls on my team, and I was part of something. You know, I went to a big college with a lot of students, but guess what? I had my own little niche. I was part of something, and that made me feel comfortable. That made me feel at home in a big, new, scary world. So that's what we're trying to do in group exercise, is that this isn't just about me, and this isn't just about you. Like, I need you and you need me. And guess what? We need the person next to you. We need the person next to you. We need the person all the way in the back who sometimes is never exactly on the choreography with us. In fact, she kind of, beats to her own drum. But hey, guess what? I love you, Denise. I love you so much, and I'm so glad that you bring your positive attitude, because even though you don't follow all of us exactly, you bring the good energy. And you know what? I want that in my class. Right? I mean, you got to really try to say words like we, team, us, gang, or remind people, like in Insanity, we have this new section called Dig Deep, and I get people in a circle, and I get people to form a circle, and, within it, I always talk about how, this is about us. Like, it's a circle, and the more that you work and the more that I work, like, we all inspire each other, because there's going to be a point where I don't want to work. And there's going to be a part where this is your favorite move, but this is my worst move, and I hate it. So I need you, and you need me, and this is not about me and how great I am, or even how great this one student is. This is about how each person adds to this group and elevates us to a place that we never thought before. My whole goal when someone walks into a group exercise class is that they find, or they go to a level that they didn't expect to go to when they walked in. And if we can remind everyone that that's what we're trying to do in Group X, is that we're all in this together, you just wait and watch. That's true connection. Then people are holding on to something that they know is above themselves. That it's not just me, and this isn't just a workout, and there's just something about it, and I can't explain it. You got to come to this class, and then you'll just know, because no words can describe it. So I know that was really lengthy and wordy, but I really hope those tips help, because I was so inspired. I thought that was such a great aha moment with Todd Durkin when he said, connection builds community and culture. And how can you do that this week? You can learn 2 names in your next class. You can highlight a student that's working to their own level, and they're owning it in a very unique way. And you can use the word we, team, us, gang, maybe get people in a circle, but at some point in your class, try to remind people that it is about us. It is about being part of something that's bigger than ourselves. And you just wait. If you consistently do this over time, because that's the key to any success. Success is fleeting. I also learned that from Todd Durkin, but significance is what you're going to really hold on to. And If you believe in this kind of significance with group exercise like I do, then you already know. Then you already know, like you're taking notes, you've already written it down, you're like, game on. All right, I'm going to challenge it. And if you do this challenge, I want you to post below. I want you to post the 2 names that you learned. I want you to post the student that you highlighted, what you highlighted them for, or what did you say that reminded people that we were part of something bigger than ourselves. Post below, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I hope that you go and inspire the world with whatever group exercise format you have, because if you get more people into the group exercise world, that just makes my world and your world a bigger place to inspire more people. So let's go inspire the world. Subscribe to the channel, and I hope you have a fantastic week. Thanks so much for watching.